Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2000. Jared Goff.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. First carry now for David Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on the punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So not just running into the punter. The punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Patterson's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Cousins. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On third down, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 34 yards that time. They'll go Madison up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got it. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Cousins. His pass caught with the 4. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate, the receivers catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish it.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now a first down throw, gone. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is gone. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. Here's Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On first down, it's gone. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Gone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and goal. Goff, and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Right side to Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Patterson's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. On 1st and 10, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. There's the stiff touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and the deficit will hold at 15.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And so, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. On first down, gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Personal foul. Safety. Defense.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
Takes it to about the 37. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here comes Rager. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Cousins. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't put it in. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Complete. Jefferson the target. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, if there was there's any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, it's gone. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Before they can snap it, time runs out. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run into the submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run it.
Wave the white flag.
Play fake. Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Vikings continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Another carry now for Madison. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Madison running on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
Second and 7. Now a give to Madison. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Madison. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.